Yeah, I'm proud of this team. We fought. In the first and third sets, we certainly gave ourselves chances. We were up 21-20 in the first set and lost a service run there. But I love how these two played. These two showed that they can play with a top 10 team and score from the left side. We knew that's what would give us a chance, is scoring from the pin. We had to put a freshman in there tonight without Rachel Hickman, so that affected us a little bit. We just weren't quite as comfortable pin to pin. We had to rely a little bit more on these two, but they sure stepped up, and San Diego's good. They got us caught in a couple rotations in sets 2 and 4 that we just couldn't get out of.
I mean, this team has shown that it's not intimidated by its opponents, and it's not going to back down. You know, when you look at this season as a whole, ending it here, still winning a set, you know, what's the lesson that you're taking from this?
Resilience. It's a resilient team, and we just talked about that in the locker room a little bit, is that when we struggled in September, nobody turned on each other. There was no finger pointing. We stayed resilient. We stayed with a lot of belief that we could get over the hump. We just didn't know when we would get there, but if we could get to our peak playing our best volleyball at this point in the season, we knew we'd have a chance. We certainly regret not having a little bit better preseason, to not be playing San Diego and being playing maybe an unseeded team. But I like how we showed up, and as you said, we weren't going to be intimidated by anybody. We showed we can compete at this level.
Kinsey and KJ, you know, what does it mean to end your UNC careers at the tournament?
Yeah, I think it just is awesome to play in my third and final one. I really enjoyed going to the tournament and all the opportunities, going to Hawaii, Baylor, and now San Diego. So I think it's an awesome way to go out. Still didn't get our main goal to win that first round, but I know the next year team, we've set them up and they can do it. So.
Yeah, kind of same thing. It's so nice to be able to go out competing at such a high level that you don't have any regrets about what you did.
So sets 2 and 4, how much do you feel like that was San Diego just really playing their best game, and how much do you feel like maybe y'all were making some mistakes or not being as in sync as you normally are?
Yeah, I'd say we got caught a little bit in a certain rotations. Just with serve receive, we weren't pushing the pass up like we needed to, and so I think that's kind of where we got caught, stuck in a little hump there. So.
Yeah. Cool. Last one for me, Lindsay. You know, what's the message not only to the team but to the fans for really stepping up this season and being there for you?
Yeah, we just asked our team, you know, what are we most proud of this season? And one was the resilience we just talked about, and 2 was what we created in the community. And I think we took a big step forward in how the community supported us, our Bear Attackers Club, you know, the environment at our Weber State match, that it was electric in Butler Hancock, of how the fans were behind us, and we really took a step forward in creating a culture of excellent volleyball in Greeley, and I think that's huge. That is something that we'll remember the 2022 team for. And some of the fan favorites are bench players, for the bench energy, and it was all 18 players really contributing to that. And yeah, I can't say enough thank yous to our fans, because they were a huge part of that, and it was fun to play at home, and it helps with recruiting down the road, because people want to play in that environment where they're the hometown hero.
Coach, how about one final word on your senior class, please?
Yeah, we graduate 4. We're proud to announce this one's coming back, so we're excited. Mackenzie's coming back. But 5 years with KJ is incredible. 3 NCAA tournaments. I can't say enough about how she's elevated this program. And then our other 3 are transfers. They weren't with us that whole time. We'll graduate 4. It's super unfortunate for Rachel Hickman to have to go out this way with a concussion in the championship match, and so she wasn't able to play. But she's another one that certainly elevated our program and brought us to new heights and 2 championships. When you have a 6'3" lefty on the right side, you can do a lot of things with your offense. And then Kelsey and Mimi have been huge, great teammates, just huge program builders for us. They were the right fit when we brought them in, and are just as much a part of our championships as the ones putting down kills. So we're going to miss those 4.
Okay, Joe, you might as well sum up your time as a Bear, please.
I can't be more thankful enough. Like, it's been the best 5 years of my life, and I truly, put everything into this team, and I hope it carries on a tradition, and I can't wait to come back and watch.
Kenzie, any thoughts you'd like to share on your senior class?
I'm just so proud of everybody. Everybody has such an important role, and we couldn't be here if just one of those little pieces was missing. So